That was quick. So literally, shout out to your boy Don Zipsterman. I think that's my South African brother, bro. So literally, after I posted that instant match reaction, and where I said that, bro, this dude has to be freaking sacked. I go on, look at my YouTube comments, and then I go on Twitter, and dude has been sacked. And bro, he can't argue. He can't even argue with it. Um, so Nottingham Forest have sacked Ange Martinez after losing 3-0 to Chelsea. Martinez spent just 39 days in charge of Forest, the shortest managerial reign of any permanent Premier League manager to leave a club during the season. Now, what I want to do is that shorter than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. Don't. I know what you're thinking. Don't. Ten Hag. So was that shorter than Ten Hag at Leverkusen? Probably not. No, yeah, it must be because that was like what three games. If you're Angie Martinez, I'm sorry, bro. You can't go through with 8 games and no result. And which is why the reason why I even wanted to do this as a video, because this is even something I even want to even discuss when we talk about this on the Hangouts, which is philosophy merchants. You see, again, one of my favorite games of all time is Football Manager. And when I play Football Manager, I'm a gid merchant. Bro, 4-3-3, 5-4-1, 4-2-1-2, boom. Like every single management game I've ever played, LMA Manager, FA Manager, Premier Manager, every game I've played, I've always done 4-3-3. 4-3-3 is my favorite formation. But when I play managerial games, just because I like it to be difficult, bro, I've been Ancona, I've been Juve Stabia, Godio goes, all these like bomb ass teams because I want to now build them up because it's harder. So if I'm managing Juve Stabia in freaking Serie C, bro, I'm playing 4-3-3. I'm doing 4-5-1 long ball direct. I'm doing all men, woman, and child behind the ball and counterattack. So you can be a philosophy merchant if you're a Pep Guardiola. If you're a Carlo Ancelotti and you have those top tier players to be a philosophy merchants. If you're managing Lugo, Braunschweig, Doncaster Rovers or Exeter City, you can't be a philosophy merchant because you simply don't have the luxury. You have to be a good merchant. You have to be effective. Specifically when you're going against superior teams like a Chelsea or any of those other guys, you have to be like, okay, all that matters is the result. So when you're going up against those superior teams, you cannot afford to be a philosophy merchant. You have to be a get it done merchant. It's all about the results by any means necessary. If that means 4-5-1 long ball, Brexit, reform, you got to play reform. I told you, if reform ball is going to get you the result, you've got to play reform ball. There's a time and place for Jogo Benito, and there's a time and place for reform. And if you're Lugo or you're Doncaster Rovers and you're playing superior teams, you've got to go Brexit. You've got to go reform. You have to. I'm sorry, yeah, it's just like you can tell laugh, you have to. But here's the thing: with your boy Ange Martinez is this: I always win a trophy. Here's the thing. Okay, look, I'll meet you halfway. You could have a case where Nottingham Forest would be 17th, 16th, and they win the FA Cup or the Carabao Bookie. But here's the thing, Angie, is that's an irresponsible way of running a club. Because, yes, this is all about winning trophies 100%. But it's too much of a risky way of operating. Because if I'm an owner Is it wise to be like, hey, he always wins a trophy, he always wins a trophy, look at what he did with Tottenham, let's just try and fight relegation and we'll win a trophy. Okay, how about this, Angie? You always win a trophy. What if there's a situation where you win the FA Cup with Nottingham Forest? You win it. But Nottingham Forest finished 19th. Then what? Didn't that happen with Wigan? Wasn't it Roberto Martinez where Wigan got relegated, but they won the FA Cup? I swear that happened. Or maybe am I tripping? So, Angie, what if there's a situation where because you're so trash in the league, but you're a cup merchant, Nottingham Forest gets relegated, lose all that money and branding of being in the Premier League. Hey, but you win an FA Cup. I'm sorry, if I'm the owner, get your bum brick ass out of here, bro. Sorry, get your ass out of here. And Angie, you will be going into Class B of the Brick Academy Monday morning, 9 a.m. sharp. You will be. So I'm sorry, the whole trophy thing is stupid. Which is why, and look, here's the thing. As I said in the game, he was unlucky. Because the finishing from Nottingham Forest was trash. And what does Uncle H always say? The manager's job is done when the team creates chances. If your team is not creating chances, your spacing is wrong, your positioning is wrong, your formation is wrong, your triangles are wrong, dimensions are all off. But if your team is creating chances, they've managed to actually create space and get into chance creation situations, your job is done. Now it's down to the players to finish. Okay, maybe they went to train better, but at the end of the day, those chances that are first missed, I'm sorry, were egregious. So, Ange, I feel you there. But it's just not, this is 8 games. 8 games without a W is insane. As I was saying, it is the worst start to any Nottingham Forest manager in the history of the club. Of going 8 games, your first 8 games without a single dub. Sorry, bro. So I think for Ange, here's the thing. Because his stock was pretty good. His stock was pretty good with after Tottenham. That's, yes, horrible in the league. Because people forget this. They won the Europa League, which was amazing, huge. And make no mistake, that was a great achievement. Him winning the Europa League with Tottenham, a team allergic to winning trophies, and then beating United. But people seem to forget how bad they were in the league. They were atrocious. If I'm an owner, here's the thing. This is the thing, Ange. Because this is where it's going to be difficult. I think Ange could cook in a pretty good team. In a mid-tier team, you see, I say because again, he's never going to get like the City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea job. So I say mid. So if you say Chelsea, Liverpool, City, Arsenal are like tier 1, then you put like Tottenham, Villa, Tottenham, Villa, Brighton, Newcastle tier 2. So you say, okay, you put him in a tier 2 team. He was in a tier 2 team. And they almost got relegated. Tottenham are a tier 2 Premier League team. And he almost relegates them. So I can't, because you cannot get a tier 1 team. No, that's not happening. But if I give you a tier 2 team, you'll just do what you did with Tottenham, where, you'll probably win them a trophy, but you may almost relegate them. So I don't know which owner is going to give Ange an issue. And you can't give him a tier 3 or a tier 4 job. Because as you can see, he will not win a trophy if guys are that trash. And he may get you guys relegated twice, 3 times. Like, bro, if you give this guy Lugo will be playing in the homeless. If you give him Lugo will be playing in the homeless championship. He will and you know that it doesn't exist. But somehow, if Ange Martinez was given the job to manage Lugo will be playing in the Grifters Association, in the homeless championship. And also, let me again, shout out to all the homeless people out there. This is not a thing about homeless. You know what? Scratch that. If you gave him Lugo, he will get Lugo playing in the Brick Academy Invitational. 1,000%. 1,000% he's taking Lugo to the Brick Academy Association. You know that doesn't exist. Somehow, some way, he will relegate Lugo into the Brick Academy Invitational. So, suffice to say, I don't know who you give this guy to manage. I just don't. And it goes back to my original point, which is you can afford to be a philosophy merchant if you're a Pep Guardiola. You came in, huge impact, won a whole bunch of trophies. You can afford to be a philosophy merchant when you have the best players in the world at your disposal. Bro, I can look at a Messi, I can look at an Eto'o, I can look at a Xavi, an Iniesta, a Lewandowski, a Bart Simpson, any of these guys and say what's up. If you don't have those guys at your disposal, being a philosophy merchant, my way, the highway, is stupid. You've got to be pragmatic. You've got to be practical. You've got to be malleable. You've got to have a plan Z. Sorry, you've got to, if you're managing Nottingham Forest, you've got to have a plan Z, because it's about winning. It's not about how you win or winning a particular way. It's about winning. It's about getting a damn result. So, yeah. Shout out to your boy Ange, man. But if he's being obviously he'll feel hard done by, but if he's being real to himself, he will know that, mate. Oh, you deserved that sacking, bro. So here's what it is, man. Guys, like that vid, guys. Hit that like button, guys. Join up, become a member. Patreon peeps. Check out that new stuff on Patreon. Zidane against Maradona. Member stuff. Check out the new member content, tier 1 and regular, guys. Check it out by becoming a member for that content. Hit the subscribe button over there. Join us later tonight for the hangout, bro. One love. Gets real.